Alright, what's up everybody? Thanks for stopping by my channel. This will be a channel thoughts message for what's today. So let's do this as I'm hearing your mid-April channel thoughts message. See what is going on with you guys. I don't think there will be an extended, but if anything changes, I will definitely let you know in the midst of this message here. Okay, so hope everybody is doing well. Hope everybody is succeeding and all that good jazz. Let's see what your mid-April has for you. Some of you guys may be having some aches and pains, right? I'm hearing that it can be either the heart or the body. So just make sure that you're getting your checkups. Let me do this again, because you already have things that are starting to pop out. I hear that is on the brain. So we're just gonna try this again, shall we? Alright. Let's handle one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Okay. I really want to fix this a bit. Maybe if we switch it on, it will be better. Boom, cat, boom, boom, cat. Some of y'all may be dancing. Trying to get your cardio on. Alright, that's as good as it's gonna get. Alright, so let's see what is happening for your mid-April channel thoughts message. Let me know. The Sun in reverse. What's happening for mid-April already? Let's see what is going on. Oh, okay. All right. I was getting a little scared. Getting a little scared with these cards popping out. All right. One last card. Let me know what's going on for April. Okay. Overall energy on the bottom is the King of Swords in reverse. Alright. Right off the top, like I said, you have the Sun in reverse. You have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Chariot in reverse. There's been some type of deal. Something dealing with your finances that's not going to move forward. Alright, so be careful with how much you spend, what you spend, what you spending on, because that is something that you're going to have to pay attention to come mid-April, which is your finances. Something is not going to move forth in the behalf of it becoming a thorough, successful deal. Followed by that, you had the Eight of Cups, the Tower, the Four of Pentacles, and the Double in reverse. Good for you for accepting that, you know, it's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to walk away from things that, you know, are no longer on your level. It's time for you to elevate, and you understand that. I think more or less you're coming to a place where you are focusing on your money. I hear some of you all are kind of like making a commitment to having some type of stability, being the fact of in the past you may have had some type of issues financially. From there, you got the Three of Wands in reverse, the Hangman in reverse, Princess of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. Y'all not looking for love outside nowhere else but yourself. I think for you also, it's kind of naive for you to look backwards with certain things. You're more or less willing to move ahead. You're just not seeing yourself move ahead with somebody else right now. So with you becoming this new person, with you becoming one with your new step and you moving forward, you know, you're going to have, you're going to be able to get back on top with your money, which is really good. Emotionally and financially, that's going to be what stabilizes you, not the idea of a relationship, not the idea of even somebody with money coming towards you wanting to try and have a relationship with you. You're not seeing it. You're not seeing it. I think more or less you're focused on getting ahead, accepting that new things are going to come that are better for you. All right. Some of y'all may very well be getting to know someone that isn't toxic, that is of some good nature. I mean, you did have the Devil in reverse with the Four of Pentacles that came out. But needless to say, they're the opposite of your overall energy, which is the King of Swords. So, good thing, good for you and good for you. I think more or less with you not being too tantalized with money, if this was to go towards a relationship reading or message, you're not moved by easy likeliness, long term. I hear vows, like long term vows, like marriage. I really see and feel that you are moving forward. You're moving forward. You're becoming this new person. Certain things you're going to be naive to. At the same time, you're going to bounce back. Just be sure to pay attention to the signs I hear. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what your outcome is going to be for mid-April. Clarify the Sun in reverse. Queen of Pentacles. I told you, you're going to be focused on making sure that you're grounded and you have some type of stability. That is very important to you. Alright? You have the Five of Swords and the Hermit in reverse. Something is keeping you up at night, causing you mental conflict. Alright? And I think it's your money. You've been going out, you've been showing out, you've been balling out of control because you know that you can make it back. But when you don't save for a rainy day, it can put you in that place where you're so stressed at night, you're grinding your teeth to go to sleep. Alright? So, pay attention to that. Let's clarify this Chariot in reverse. Had the Death in reverse. Okay. Okay. Why do I feel like this old person is starting to creep back up? It's a little residue. Not remnants, but residue. I think this is someone from the past, or this is someone from the present, or you're going to be dealing with in the future. I hear denied. So like, maybe you turned down an offer, and an offer that had a relationship between the money and building whatever it was as far as the relationship was concerned. You know how like if you were to go to work and you know you cultivate a relationship with someone that you work with, that's how it's feeling. It's feeling like this person has a coin, as well as, you know, they are being made out in your eyes to be the opposite of what you dealt with. But being what you dealt with, being what you had first, you are real skeptical about what this person is ultimately dangling this carrot in front of you for. So I think like you're going to pretty much, focus. You're going to spend your money. And when you spend your money, you're spending your money with the image of I can do by myself, I can do for myself. So for me to see you with money and you try to make it part of the equation for me to like you, I don't have to. This is where this Two of Cups in reverse is hitting hard in my energy with. It's just like y'all feel like you don't need to be in a relationship if you don't have to. That is a huge step moving towards this Eight of Cups while accepting the Tower. All right, you're like that's real strong. That's real strong. That's real headstrong. That's real strong willed. All right, really strong willed. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify that Eight of Cups while I'm sitting here talking about it. It's like you're kind of like finally letting it be or letting it go. You're taking a step in the right direction and accepting the things that need to change, not the things that you can't change. For yourself, you can have a clear day. You can feel grounded on your own 2 feet with your own stability. You don't need to be tied to vices that are going to take you from wanting to look forward and forward to the future and have you be naive when you really have the maturity to move forth, not only by yourself, but balance it. Let's talk about this Eight of Cups. Clarify the Eight of Cups. What is going on with this Eight of Cups? Judgment in reverse. Someone doesn't think it's said and done, but your actions are proving otherwise. This Tower right behind it is letting it be. Look, new beginning, star. You're very aware. You're very enlightened. And that also comes with you having to go through tests and trials. You have to come out of some darkness to be able to realize this. And again, like I said, with you showing that you can do bad all by yourself, be sure that there's a temperament with all of this, okay? There's a limit to spending money. There's a limit to you putting your radiance out there, all right? Don't put your radiance out there towards anything that's going to take light, not bring you light, all right? But I feel strongly this temperance in reverse is for the fact of you are going to come to new horizons, new levels of elevation, and you may very well have better options or more options than you used to. So with that being said, you need to be sure that you practice some type of control. Be sure that you practice something that keeps you on a balance. You don't want to go to one extreme to another. All right. This Devil in reverse for mid-April. I'm so nosy. Oh, Page of Cups. Are you thinking about becoming emotionally available? Because you got to remember, pages is pretty much like movement, all right? So you have this feeling, and I think ultimately you do want to be in a relationship, but you don't want to be in a relationship at the cost that is a necessity. Again, we're going back to that necessity word. You don't find it to be a necessity, understanding who you are now, who you're evolving into be. You don't see it to be a necessity to have someone around because you can't do for yourself. You don't see that to be a reason why to have someone around. You're a Queen of Pentacles all on your own. So it's more or less you want someone that's going to be able to balance. To balance. Not to balance you, but to understand the balance of who you are and what you're becoming, because ultimately that is the temperament that's who you're becoming is going to require a different temperament and control than it did with someone that you dealt with from the past, anybody from the past. So, this Three of Wands in reverse. What is going on with this Three of Wands in reverse? Didn't I tell you? Look, Seven of Cups in reverse. You don't see yourself as an option. You're not putting yourself out there. You're not putting yourself on the market. You're simply, I hear, rebuilding yourself. You're rebuilding yourself. Now, this Hangman in reverse, I don't see you making yourself emotionally available. I don't see you doing that. Three of Cups. Now, you very well may be in a celebration mode. You may actually have like a small circle, or plot twist, whoever it is that you're having this small gumption of feeling for, or whatever emotion you're opening yourself up to feel, be careful where that energy is coming from. Be careful where that energy is coming from. Because though you may see that person to be the only one that you decide to deal with, that person can very well have you as an option amongst many. And see, this is where I feel like you're coming in to be like, nope. I'm more in touch with wanting and desiring to be stable than it is to be in a situation or a relationship with someone I feel like will be a necessity as to why they are around versus them being here out of desire. See, everything you are in this Queen of Pentacles, it's a reason why you're deciding to take yourself off of the market and recenter yourself back with what once was. That was probably something that made you happy. Maybe hanging out with your friends, being able to like be in nature, maybe, being able to do whatever it is that you do. I feel like honestly this time around you're not going to have a crowd of friends. You're just going to have a couple of sticklers to you come mid-April. You may actually get to know, but yeah, I think you're sticking close to yourself more this time than it is for you to rely on other people's energy to feed you. Alright, so let's clarify Princess of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. The Emperor and the Ten of Cups. Let me tell you something. You got the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Three of Cups. This person that you may very well have this Emperor energy could very well be within your friend group. All right, that could potentially be a partner. I'm happy that the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles and the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles is out here. Alright, Seven of Cups in reverse is out here. Alright. Like, you're like, I'm so proud of you for just really just stepping into your light. Stepping into your light and rebuilding yourself. Being able to have that Queen of Pentacles energy. You got to understand, it's very resilient, it's very strong, it's very focused, it's very strong-willed. This is a person that decided to go with the Tree of Life versus like the Book of Knowledge, right? And so with that, you learn more, and the more you learn, the further you're able to go. Right? You know what avenues and what things don't work for you. So therefore, you already know which street is a no-go. Okay? And now that you know that, and you are able to accept and relish into who you are because you love the process and you trusted the process, there's going to be someone who is strategic that's going to come across you. Now, be very careful because I have this feeling that some of y'all are going to be wishing upon the moon for somebody. And so when you get this person, understand that it's not only God that hears this prayer, it's the devil too. So in order to make sure what it is you're wanting is being held sacred. Be responsible for what it is that you put out in the atmosphere. All right. There's a ram in the bush. So be careful of that. Your emperor, this person with this emperor energy can very well be a ram in the bush. Based off of the fact of you're not on the market, so you're not looking, you focusing on your coin, you know, you're accepting and welcoming this new beginning. You don't need anything that's going to be partially made for you, knocking you off your rocker and distracting you, okay? I honestly feel as if, like, you know that this is why this Two of Cups is in reverse. I hear someone saying that they can shot call it a mile away. So some of y'all may learn y'all lessons, and some of y'all may be in the seat of the lesson needing to be learned. But either way you look at it, I think this is fair game for someone who is rebuilding and minding their business. They're trying to live their best life, learn from their bad mistakes, and they now see themselves to be their own, like, wish fulfillment. Like, the same love and respect you have for your mind and your wallet and your life, you show it in you being the Seven of Cups in reverse. You ain't no fucking option. You're no option. And it's beautiful to see you walk like that. And you walk like that with that Queen of Pentacles energy, because you have realized yourself. You've realized yourself. So let's see what this Two of Cups in reverse is saying to me. Baby, King of Swords in reverse, overall energy was King of Swords in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse was your overall energies for your outcome. The gag is, underneath that, you had Justice in reverse. When I tell you somebody is very entitled for the fact of they feel like you're not to move forward and they're to keep you in the same place, that person is now in that place you once were. So they're seeing you move forward, not acknowledging where they are watching you, how they're mesmerized by you, where in their life they're mesmerized by you. They're standing in that very spot you had to get up from. Tables have turned, things have changed. Again, please be careful. There is a ram in the bush, and I don't know if you know it or not, but, you know, they all say, you know, strange things happen when there's a full moon. So I think the best way for you to safeguard yourself, for you to take into consideration what you've learned, I think I am to tell you to be careful how loud you pray about things. Because again, like I said, good and bad listen. And we have to discern what is for us and what is not. So that I'm going to leave right there. So mid-April, be careful. There's some rams in the bush. Some rams in the bush. And it's crazy because anytime we get to a place where we're comfortable, we're getting to know ourselves, that's when some shit pops out of the bush to have us fight with our identity. And I don't see you doing that. I don't see you doing that at all. You're not fighting with your identity. I think more or less, you know, we seem to fight against things that we don't really have too much knowledge of. You know, we want this type of person, but we get this type of person. We want this, but this is what we have to work with. And in the instance of you becoming, this is a vital lesson to you. You know, they always say when you get lemons, make lemonade. But, you know, what if you have more bad lessons than good lessons? Are you going to allow the bad lessons to define who you are? Or are you going to allow the bad lessons to help you become better? And whatever you went through did just that. You have aced that test. So the ultimate midterm, the ultimate exam, will be this emperor. I don't feel like this emperor here is sneaky, but I don't feel like it's something you should put past them. Look at all facets, all faces of who someone shows you of themselves, I hear. Because you're not wanting someone that's fly by night, and you're not entertaining someone that's just going to give you the illusion anymore. So keep embracing and keep facing things, alternatives, and adversaries and adversities. Look them in the eye and keep on doing what you're doing. Right? Keep doing what you're doing. So I'm gonna leave this here. There will be no extended on this. Alright, so be sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, and I will talk to y'all later.